You get trapped. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. Woke up in a new Bugatti.
Photographs of dope boys. It's all they taking. Fingerprint is why they hating. Push a button on his broke boys. As detonation, walk the road to riches bare feet. I watch mama struggle, now she living carefree. That's why I hustle for that half a, that's 12 G's. I'm trying to bubble every summer a new LP. You gotta love me, I got shooters out the D-League. Signing bonus, that man is 30 feet.
Nigga, you. What's taking so long, bro? You already sorry. Come on, bro. You can pick the old Michael Jordan if you want to. You can pick anybody you want. I'm still gonna murder you down, boy. Boy. This is King_Robinson, boy. I'm back at it again trying to get that money, Nick. Welcome to my broadcast, boy. You know you about to get burned over, get done over. I heard you like an elephant box, clad, boy. You like a Wi-Fi box wearing the skirt, big fat ass, boy. I'm about to go ahead and burn you up. Here you go.
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder, we're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Ready, gentlemen? And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Clark. Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Now Westbrook, following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. Rocket 2. Ibaka. And the shot is long. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
Here's Westbrook. Good D by Love.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Adams outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
Rare you'll see him. That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The kick out to Irving. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Waiters. Back to Westbrook. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And for Russell Westbrook, a heroic effort last season, but not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injuries.
Here's Waiters. The Cavaliers making the shot. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City. Roberson comes in for Dion Waiters. Westbrook again, serving. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Well, Greg, in the topic of Westbrook, no one's questioning his heart and his will. It was unbelievable what he did after Durant went down. But Clark, the truth is, it's hard to make the playoffs playing inefficient basketball.
No, I agree. I mean, there are certain guys who are catalysts. Other guys who make things happen, and Iverson, Ginobili, Russell's old teammate, James Harden. Those guys make things happen, and you have to live with some of their inefficiency at times.
And Thompson throws it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Smith right side. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Mozgov with the block. And it's Shumpert penetrating. The shot misses. Great D that time from Collison. Morrow, that's a two-pointer. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And another miss by Cleveland.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's Shumpert. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Collison. Collison's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
You know, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Mozgov with the steal. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers on top. They're break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Fry in at the 5. And here's James outside. Another miss by LeBron. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Irving. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And it's Durant missing. James dishes to Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
It's stolen for the finish.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And Voigt kicks to Westbrook. And there's the 3-second violation. Dion Waiters checked in for Randy Ford. Cleveland leading by 7. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love the pass to Thompson. The feed now to Dellavedova. The drive by James. And he gets it to go. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Durant with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Ibaka goes in. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida. And he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
And it's Love penetrating. James outside. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. For the Thunder, Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Singler comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Andre Robertson in for Russell Westbrook. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mon Shumpert is coming for Matthew Dellavedova.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, it's obvious. The difference in this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive boards.
Yeah, plenty of second chance points. Also keeps the opponent out of transition, not resting on their lead, staying active.
And Cleveland making a change here. Smith has checked in. There's a screen by Cantor. Singler, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. From deep. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Singler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Shumpert. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Durant. No good trying to beat the buzzer. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Look at LeBron James. He's really been...
in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Checking out the game LeBron is having. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. And it's Durant in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. There's the pass to Thompson. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team. It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4. How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Randy Foye, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And then for Cleveland, Fry comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals. And, of course, the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap, a freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Kicks it to Foye. Durant with the wide open look. The shot misses.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
James. And the rejection by Ibaka. Durant with another miss. The Cavaliers trailing. It's stolen by Adams. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Love. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Shumpert is coming for LeBron. Durant with another miss.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the three, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Roberson in for Russell Westbrook.
And you know, for the Cavs, they ended up in the top 5 in made threes per game, but they actually led the NBA in made threes per game after the trade.
And Shumpert slams it in.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious stuff.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Fry. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's Ibaka. Shumpert with some nice D.
And last season, the Cavs would shatter all sorts of franchise records in the three department. I mean, makes sense to have that many shooters on your roster when LeBron opens up so much in terms of floor space. Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
But they get it back. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead. The 4th quarter of action getting started. Oklahoma City trailing. Swan. Oh, wow. That's a beautiful jam. I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Love kicks to Shumpert. James. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in... Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And the Thunder with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Ibaka in for Roberson. And then Shumpert slams it in. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Waiters dishes to Adams. They get it again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
He misses the free throw.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Here's LeBron. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Money there shaves a few points off the lead. And the later we get into this game, the more you're going to see him attacking the basket.
And it's blocked by Adams. Here's Westbrook. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. That one misses.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Passes it to Durant. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Love. And Thompson sends it back. Three-pointer. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Smith.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high-percentage looks.
Thanks, Doris. Irving attacking. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
A shot by LeBron, no good.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Payne, covered by Irving. From deep, Morrow, but they get it back. The drive by Cantor. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. J.R. Smith picks one up. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Irving drives in. Trying to break that. Oh!
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points. not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
Payne passes to Collison. It's in!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Feeds it to James. Connects! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're up by 1. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. Just 4 to shoot.
Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, and strategy wouldn't be bad to use it if they need to.
16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And stolen by Love. That will count. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And Westbrook, here we go. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Love kicks to Dellavedova. No good from outside. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside for Durant. Outside Westbrook. He feeds it to Ibaka. The second chance effort. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
James kicks to Dellavedova. Here's Thompson. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Wide by Adams. To the inside. Ibaka. Banked in off the glass. Ibaka's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. LeBron outside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 2. 1:07 left to play in the first overtime. And the Thunder making a switch here. Roberson's checked in. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Cleveland.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Durant against James. Pass to Roberson. Ibaka outside. A 3-ball. Durant dishes to Roberson. Count it, and the foul. That's on LeBron James.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Timeout called the Cavaliers by 2. There's 21 seconds left in the first overtime. Cleveland with the ball. Goes up off the inbound. And the dunk by LeBron.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Here's Durant. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The free throw off from Irving. And so the...
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Roberson. The Thunder with another miss. Love. So we see the Cavaliers.